Well, thank you so much for helping my project.
Of course.
Could you say a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Shrey Patel, a current sophomore here at Rice, studying business finance and sport management with a minor in entrepreneurship. Happy to help out however I can.
And did you say entrepreneurship and sports management?
Correct, yeah. Entrepreneurship is the minor and sport management is one of the double majors.
So like Jerry Maguire.
Sure, sure.
So what got you into that?
Sport management?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was always interested in business, always interested in entrepreneurship, and I kind of had more time on my schedule and all of that, and so I was kind of looking at either economics or sport management as a double major, and I quickly found out that what I kind of want to do is, be in the community and be kind of on that management side, and so I was like, okay, economics probably isn't the route I want to take, and so I took sport management as the route, particularly because it fits really well with my business degree. Maybe I don't know if I'll go into the sports industry right away, but the things that we're learning definitely complements what we're learning in business, and so that's kind of what my thought process was.
Do you have some favorite sports?
Sports? Yeah, basketball and football.
Okay, awesome. Well, did you know NASA is planning some astronauts back to the moon?
I did not. Maybe I've heard about it, but I don't know too much about it.
After hearing about it now, any initial reactions?
I think it's great. I know a lot of nations are going back at the moon, different sides of the moon and all that. I know that's going on, and so I guess U.S. kind of taking part in that sounds pretty interesting. Something that should happen, particularly being U.S. and us being kind of dominant in that side, and so I think we should hold on to that.
So we had an Apollo astronaut take some golf balls to the moon and try to hit them one
interesting.
time. So golf has been sort of played on the moon.
Interesting, okay.
As a sports guy and a business guy, any ideas for a sport that would grab people's attention on the moon?
Being a basketball and football fan, probably basketball, I'd say.
Okay.
I don't know how you could do that with like the hoop and everything, but if that could be possible, I feel like that would be very reputable with everyone. I feel like basketball would be more popular than golf, but that's just my opinion, I guess. Maybe to make it easier, maybe some kind of tennis, because there's no you need a racket, you need a ball. That might be. Maybe football too. Just throwing around something like that. I guess basketball might be harder with the hoop, so maybe those two.
Okay,
Yeah.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah.
When you think about the future of humanity, like 200 years out in the future,
Wow,
so this is like 5 or 6 generations down the road, do you think humanity is still only on the Earth, or do you think we're on the Earth and then also multiple other planets?
I don't know if it'll be 200 years, but I think multiple planets, I would say so. I know a lot of individuals are, like I mentioned, a lot of nations are going into that space travel and all of that. We're looking at different alternatives, and so I don't know which planet it'll be. I don't know what, if it will be a completely different thing, but I feel like space is going to evolve into something that we don't have right now. And it certainly is growing, especially with the increase in space travel that we've seen from nations. And so I think there would be an increase in humanity in space as well.
And you mentioned you're not sure about 200 years. Do you think it's going to be a lot longer than that, or what's your thought?
Yeah, now that you asked that, I was thinking longer initially.
Okay.
But with the speed of technology increasing, it could be shorter. But I feel like to become like a customary thing, or like a thing that is everyone knows about and it's common, maybe longer than 200, but I guess there's not too much logic behind that, except what's the speed of technology going to be?
I know. Who would have thought we've been holding this?
Right, of course.
200 years ago, we didn't even have recorded audio.
No, not at all, yeah.
Now you can't get away from it.
Right. You're right. You're definitely right.
If you could you take a trip to space?
I would, yeah.
Okay.
If it's right now, if I was asked, maybe. I think I trust the technology. I don't think that I'm scared of it, but I don't know if it's on the bucket list. But if I got the opportunity, sure, why not? It seems like something that sounds interesting. I've seen these videos and all that. I don't know if I'd want to be an astronaut full time, but if there's an opportunity I go up. Depends on the cost, obviously, but yeah, why not?
It's like going to the top of the Himalayas. Or something like that.
And I'm someone who likes traveling in general, like exploring adventure and all that, and so that seems like something that fits up my alley for sure.
Well, thank you so much for your
Yeah,
time.
of course.
I really
I appreciate
appreciate the opportunity to get to talk to you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Thank you.